Good morning. Welcome back to the channel, Ronald's Modern Life. I'm Ronald and I'm having a lazy day today. The weather for today is kind of all over the place. It's that typical Florida weather, right? Right now it's 81 degrees and it is 5 minutes to 9 in the morning. And then they're saying that it's going to rain from 3 to 7. However, they're only saying that it is a 30% chance of rain at 3, 50% chance of rain at 4, 50% chance of rain at 5, 40% chance of rain at 6, and 50% chance of rain at 7. That does kind of impact my plans a little bit. When it does rain, the rides close, right? All the outdoor rides are going to be closed. Either way, we got a 9:30 reservation today at the Hard Rock Cafe in City Walk for dinner. So we'll be doing that. Parks close at 9. Right now, both parks are open, and Volcano Bay opens in an hour, but they're doing early park admission right now. So what the plan is right now is I'm going to head over to Volcano Bay. It's my first time going to Volcano Bay. It's my first time going to a water park, period. My annual pass does not cover Volcano Bay, so I do have to pay for a day ticket. So I'll go ahead downstairs to the lobby and see if I can get my ticket there. And then we're going to head over to Volcano Bay. I am not experienced at all in Volcano Bay. Like, I'm an expert in Universal, all things Universal, but I'm not an expert in Volcano Bay. I can't even name any of the rides. I know there's two slides, I think, or two raft rides called Make You Pooey. Get it? Make you. Anyway, I don't know how much I'm going to be doing in Volcano Bay. Like I said, today is probably going to be just a relaxing day. I don't think I'm going to be going on that many rides in Volcano Bay, mostly because I can't swim. I never learned how to swim. I'm a New Yorker. That's my excuse anyway. Then there's 3 other slides, I believe. They're trapdoor slides that I would, in fact, go on. The only problem is they don't let you wear a shirt on those rides. Now, today, I'm in no mood to douse myself in sunscreen. I don't want to be sunscreened from head to toe. That's too much sunscreen, head to toe. It's not going to happen. Not in the mood for that. So I will be wearing a sun shirt. Also, it should be obvious that I'm not bringing this camera with me to Volcano Bay. I do apologize if the audio might not be so great, or if the quality of the video kind of drops in any kind of a way. I do apologize. I am shooting on my phone with a waterproof case on it. Alright guys, I do apologize for any weird angles. I am on my phone right now, so it is a little bit harder to vlog. So here's the deal. The guy at the vacation planning booth actually said that they're out of Volcano Bay tickets until Monday. So I guess you better plan early if you want to go to Volcano Bay. Oh, maybe it's a June thing. I don't know what's happening. But either way, he said to go ahead and walk over, which I'm doing now. He said sometimes they hold some tickets for hotel guests. Also, here I am in front of the Aventura Hotel. I will be here in August. Path to Volcano Bay, hotel room key required. Now, I don't know what hotel they're talking about, right? Because I do know that Cabana Bay has their own entrance to Volcano Bay. Once again, here is Aventura right here next to me. I'm looking forward to staying there. See, there we go. See, Volcano Bay, hotel room key required. So we're gonna see what happens here. Oh, okay, so we're right here. Oh, okay, so it looks like we're right here. Gotcha. Okay, so let's see what happens now. Alright, so we went through security. This looks like a bus station though, so I'm really not sure. Although I think we make a right here and we go right into the park, I think. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Ah, yes. Okay, this looks familiar. From all the videos that I saw online. Okay, yeah, so we're at Volcano Bay. That was not a bad walk at all, really, from Sapphire and Aventura. That was not bad. They got funky music playing to set the mood. All right, and then here we go. Now, you can also take this little walking path, but I'm in a rush, so I'm gonna take the escalator. And we made it to Volcano Bay. Don't know if we're actually gonna be able to go inside. That's a whole different ball game, I guess. But we made it to the front gates. And we made it into Volcano Bay. So I found a little quiet, little beachy spot. Not really much of a view, if I'm being honest, but it's very shady, it's very secluded, and I have a little ledge here for my soda, so that's cool. All right, so I think that is Mikupui, right? I think. Don't quote me on any of this. This is gonna be the most inaccurate Volcano Bay video you ever watch. Now, the Fearless River, I think, is that way. So I'm gonna use the park map and get there, so I could at least do the Fearless River, and I might run over and do the Lazy River, and then if I want to get on one ride today, I do want that to be the Aqua Coaster. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Also, I should say that my shoes, because I was walking around in sand, I'm gonna have to dump them in water before we leave here. This is what I mean. So they are just absolutely covered in sand. So I'm gonna have to dunk those in water. The good thing is these are quick drying shoes, so it shouldn't be that much of an issue, but yeah, I'm gonna have to do something. I cannot walk around the park like this today. All right, so I'm gonna head into that now. I've gotta find the entrance. It looks like it's over there. I'm gonna be using park signs like crazy today. I did want to point out that Volcano Bay does something pretty sweet. So they have these little water spigots here, which cools down the ground so that your feet are cool in the nice Florida heat. So that's actually a big plus. I should have got my seat somewhere over here, right? This is right by the entrance to the Fearless River. I should have did that, but this looks way more crowded than where I got, so maybe it's a good idea that I didn't. But yeah, so let's go ahead and do this. All right, just did this. Kind of had a traumatic experience there for a while. I pretty much got water in my face and I panicked, but it was fun. I'll go back in.
One little boost to the surface later.
I just did the Fearless River, and maybe it was a little bit too fearless for me. There were a few times there where I was kind of low-key panicking. Okay, so here's what I meant about the Tapu Tapu. Now, I'm not sure how this is gonna work because I already have one for this ride, but all you do is just tap this here, see, and it says you are already in this line, see you in 80 minutes. So now all I gotta do is just walk around, but I'm waiting for the Krakatau Aqua Coaster. I'll go on to some other rides in the meantime. Back to where I came from. Oh my God. I don't know if this is sweat or water. Who could tell? Almost drowned in the Lazy River. I tried to sit in the little donut floaty devices and I fell backwards into the water and panicked. But it's 3 feet of water, so I didn't drown. But yeah, it was scary for a moment. Again, I'm not water coordinated, okay? I don't know how to swim, water. I'm a Sagittarius, okay? I'm a fire sign. I don't like water. I will say though, I did go on Punga Racers. That was fun. At the end, you do splash into like a mountain of water. So I got water in my mouth and my nose. That was unpleasant, but the ride itself was fun. And I also did Taniwa Tubes, I believe, the green side. That was fun as well. Okay, the Aqua Coaster was easily my favorite ride of the day so far. I'm on a trip. Easily my favorite ride so far. That was really fun and worth the 80-minute wait, even though I didn't wait 80, well, I waited 80 minutes, but not in line. You know how it goes. Oh, sorry, I'm still getting used to, let me go ahead and see if I can go into the volcano. See if I can figure that out, how to get in there. Oh, that was easy. Found the entrance to the volcano is literally right there. So here's another little Tapu Tapu point. So I think if I press this, oh! They're blowing air at me. All right, here's another example. So I'm inside the volcano, and here's another little Tapu Tapu point. And if you press it, fish. Alright, now we're inside the volcano. There are explosions happening. So right there is the outside of the volcano. And then to enter or leave, you gotta walk through this giant waterfall. So let's do it. Woo! And then there you go. So I did do a little pan around the park, and everything pretty much has a wait. Meku and Pui both had a 10 and 15 minute wait, but I really don't want to really wait anymore. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a mobile food order, and then I might head back into the lazy river, just sit there for a while, and I'm going to eat, and I'm going to head out. And I got my lunch right over here at Baku, I think it's called. But yep, chicken fingers, fries, my typical lunch. Finished up lunch, and now I'm going to find a place to wash off my sandy feet and my sandy shoes. I think there is a shower, they call it, over right by the bug, right where my chair is. Bathroom, there's a bug harassing me. You know, right now it's 1:30. I was here since a little bit before 10. So that's, you know, that's a few hours. I did pay $90 to be here today. You could be the judge of whether or not it was worth it. I had fun. It definitely was a different type of day, a more relaxing day. Anything that I did to make it not relaxing, such as almost drowning a few times, that is my fault. It's my first water park. So, you know, I'm still figuring this out. I would totally come back. I would take this over a pool day any day. I hate the pool. So this was way more fun than the pool. It's about 2 o'clock, you know, the crowds are here. I think it's time to just kind of pack up and go. They even have little showers here for you in the bathroom. That's pretty cool. Private door. I'm gonna wash off my feet. Alright, back on the main camera. Let me give you a detailed kind of story of what happened, because I didn't put all of it in those clips. First ride I did was the Fearless River. It's pretty much like a fast, more choppy, kind of lazy river, where you just kind of float around. Everybody has to wear a life jacket. Maybe next time maybe I might actually take a bigger one, because this one wasn't really keeping me afloat as much as it was supposed to, I think. Literally the first thing that happened was I went into the water and I caught like a wave. Like I kind of went under the water a little bit. And again, I don't know how to swim and I have no water experience. So that kind of freaked me out, right? It kind of freaked me out. I kind of panicked a little bit. I was breathing quickly. If anybody was near me, they probably thought I was dying, because I was panicking a little bit. I was like that was me. But then I kind of got it, and I was, you know, just bobbing along. But it kept on trying to flip me over to my stomach. I did not want that to happen. So I kept trying to put myself back, and I was having a hard time doing so. So I got out of there. So then I went over to the lazy river, and that was more fun. However, this is gonna be so embarrassing. So I was trying to sit in the little ring floaty that they have, and I was really having a hard time doing so. And I fell backwards in the floaty, and I went underwater. Very common, it would seem. Someone did the exact same thing in front of me. The only difference with her is it seems like she got out pretty quickly. It took me maybe the same amount of time as it took her, but it felt longer. It was more traumatizing to me. Like, I got up to get air, and then somehow I slipped back into the water again. The lifeguard was like right there, like looking, like walking slowly towards me to see what was happening. And then I got up, I saw him, and I gave him a thumbs up, and I said, it's okay. But even when I said it's okay, because my mouth was in my throat, I just swallowed so much water, like it sounded like I was drowning. I was like, I'm okay. Then I just kind of like positioned myself on the floaty perfectly fine. I just floated around for a while. The best ride of the day was definitely the aqua coaster. Overall, yes, I would go back to Volcano Bay. Back out in the parks, I'm gonna shoot on my iPhone again, because again, my camera is not waterproof, and we know these rides are gonna get me soaked. It is a little bit after 3:30, so we should get there right at 4 or around 4, do the water rides, come back, dry off, and then head back out. The adventure begins. And as the adventure begins, let me tell you that the sun is beating down on me right now. Absolutely beating down. It's hot. This is probably the most wet I've ever been on Jurassic Park, which is, you know, pretty good. I will say, I do that ride every time, but I don't know why. You don't really get that wet. It's my least favorite water ride here. Right, now time for Dudley, where I will get absolutely drenched. I guess the good news or the bad news is that I can only go on these rides once. Usually we go on them multiple times, so today is just once per ride. Alright, so this is the express line, and I know from experience that this isn't that express. I might be here for a long time. Always gets his man, but not always his girl. Alright, that was a weird situation. So I waited about like 45 minutes on express for that. So I'm a single rider. So I say to the woman, one, she assigns me a row, and I'm with a family of 3 other it was 2 girls, and then like a mother or whatnot. So then right before load, the TM is like, oh hey, can you switch with her? Because I was in the front row, and she wanted me to switch with like the littlest girl, and I was like, all right. So I tapped her and I was like, hey, they want us to switch, and the girl was like, no, I don't want to go in the front. So I said to her, I was like, well, like, what do you want us to do? And the team member is like, oh, are you sure that you're not with them? And I was like, yeah, I'm sure. She's looking at me like I'm lying. So we get in, and they're getting into the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th seat, and I'm waiting at the TM, and I'm like, should I go in the first row? And she's still looking at me like judgmental, like I'm lying to her. Besides that though, great ride. So let's head over to Popeye. And that's what we call a drenching on Popeye. Nothing though is gonna beat the one time I came here by myself and I got every single waterfall. I got everything. I got drenched. For the sake of time, it's 5:58. I'm gonna walk back to the hotel. Last time I did that, it took like, what, 15 minutes? I figured that'd be a lot faster than taking the boat. Right, about to go back out. I already got an alert on my phone saying there was lightning strikes already in the area, and they said expect rain starting in about 10 minutes. I'm prepared for the rain. I have my umbrella. This means I'm probably not going to head over to Islands of Adventure, because if there's lightning in the area, all the outdoor rides are going to be closed. And Islands of Adventure is mostly outdoor rides. At least the ones I want to go on to, the Velocicoaster and Hagrid's, they're going to be closed. So if I go over to Studios, everything there is still relatively open. So let's go ahead and do this. So this is the sky situation happening. From being honest, oh, that looks bad. Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and go outside. We're gonna get the real Florida experience tonight, it looks like. Chances are the boat's not running.
First floor.
I can tell that the pool is already closed, so that means that the boats are probably closed as well. I was right, the boats are not running, so I'm waiting for a shuttle bus, and I could already hear thunder. Yo, you hear that? Here we go. And here comes the rain. The good news is, it seems that there's nobody here. The bad news is, it is 7 o'clock and Studios closes in an hour. And then Islands of Adventure stays open until 9. However, there's nothing open at Islands of Adventure right now because everything is outdoors and they're weather delayed. But it seems like everybody is leaving the park. So I should be able to do everything that I want to do, at least in Studios. The bad news also too is the shuttle bus stopped at every single hotel. So it really delayed us. It took 20 minutes to get here. And that was when we got on the bus. Alright guys, so I do think I'm going to have to put you guys away because I don't want you guys to get wet. And it is hard to hold a camera and an umbrella. So I'm going to have to obviously do. So I'll give you guys updates as soon as I can. But yeah, just know that it's raining, and it's raining pretty bad. And everybody is leaving, and I am going in. It is 7:15. Park closes at 8. So I'm gonna try to do as much as I can do, and then maybe hop over to Islands of Adventure. I mean, I probably will go to Islands of Adventure because I have nothing to do until 9:30. I'm gonna head over to Gringotts after the rain stopped. Reason being is because Mummy is delayed, so it's not open right now. So I'm gonna just make my way around the park to do as much as I possibly can before it closes. I will say the weather right now, much better. It's like 82, the weather said. So that's a little tip for you if you're gonna come here in the summer, is it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain hard, it's gonna rain ferociously. And in most cases it does stop in like 20 minutes, sometimes less. And then sometimes, not all the time, sometimes the weather will improve. The temperature will go down and it'll be a lot better to be out. Sometimes though, the rain does make the humidity worse. So keep that in mind. It's like a 50-50. Either way, also too, another fun fact is most people tend to leave the park when it's raining. So if you stay, you usually get shorter waits. I mean, I have Express right now, so it doesn't really matter much to me, but that's something that you could consider for the future. I was in line for Gringotts. It's a 70-minute wait, and I was going to do the single rider and decided not to because I just got the notification that the Velocicoaster is back open and it's an 80-minute wait, and the train to Hogsmeade is only a 30-minute wait. Now, bit of a fun fact for you guys. If you have Express, it's usually about half that. So I should get on this train in about 15 minutes. I will say going from this direction is better than the other. It's just way more better themed. I really do like it in here. So Velocicoaster was a 80-minute wait, then it went to a 60-minute wait, and now it's back to an 80. So Hagrid's though is a 60-minute wait, but I'm walking past it to try to go on the Velocicoaster. Not saying I don't like Hagrid's, I do, but I would much rather do Velocicoaster again today. So if I can, I'm gonna try. It's 9:15. I have a dinner reservation at 9:30. I'll make it. I'm already over here by Toon Lagoon. Did Velocicoaster twice. Did it in the back row again, and then did it again, and I did it at night. And that was absolutely incredible, right? And here is dinner for tonight. Now, I'm not sure, but right over there, I just saw a very bright flash of light. Looked like lightning. I don't know about all that. But either way, yep, waiting to check in now. My reservation is literally right as we speak. Alright, so I got my usual chicken fingers, which I had before. This time I decided to get the cookies and cream mini milkshake. So here's the cookies and cream mini milkshake and my dinner. So we're all set. Massive time jump there. So it's about 11:55 at night. So first, let me give you a review of the Hard Rock. So, and yes, I am aware that I had chicken fingers for lunch and for dinner. I'm aware of that. It's my favorite meal because I am 5 years old. The food was great. The milkshake was kind of like a chocolate milk. That's kind of what it really reminded me of. I guess less milkshakey and more just like kind of like chocolate milk. But it was good. It was good. The service was great. My server, I don't remember his name. I'm mad that I don't. But he was great. He was literally the opposite of Cowfish. Came to me right away. He joked around with me a little bit. He even came back to my table to check on me, and we had a quick little conversation as well, which never happened ever. I never had just have a random conversation with a waiter before. But he was super attentive and awesome. So literally the opposite of Cowfish, where I had no interactions with my waiter at all. I will also give you an update on the boat. So I walked back to the hotel again today because the line for the boat was the longest I've ever seen it. I don't know what's going on with Sapphire Falls. Maybe there's just that many people at this hotel. I don't know. But it really is a hassle. I've taken the boat maybe 4 times this whole trip, and that is not enough. I should be taking it at least 2 times a day. But that is the end of today. Almost literally, it's midnight. So thank you again for watching, and sadly tomorrow's video will be the last. That is it. It is coming to an end. Today was a great day though. It was a much more relaxing day and a day of doing new things. I'd never been to a water park before, so what if I drowned? Either way, guys, again, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and just thank you for watching this whole series, especially when tomorrow is its finale. I will be back in August with a much shorter trip, because that is just Friday to Sunday. Have a good night. Bye.